Okay, go ahead and introduce yourself.
My name is Dawn Brown, and I'm a nurse practitioner.
I'm Connor Copeland from Antlers, Oklahoma.
My name is Debbie House.
Hi, I'm Allison Van Horn, and I am a psychology major with a pre-med option.
I'm Frederick Klett, and I'm a history major.
I'm Kendra, I'm a political science major.
I'm Josh, and I'm a senior at Oklahoma State University.
And if you had to label your political viewpoints on a spectrum, what would that be?
Republican.
I'm a Republican.
I have been a Republican since I could vote.
More in line with the Republican Party.
I'm a Republican.
Conservative.
Moderate Republican.
How would you define what a Republican is?
Someone who believes in working for money.
Somebody who holds more traditionalized values.
From an ideological standpoint, I'd say a Republican wants small government and they want more power to the states rather than the national government.
We believe in free speech.
Cherishes family values.
Traditional, I think, is a better way to describe it.
Less government interference in daily life.
What issues stand out to you in being top priority for Oklahoma and its government?
I think the biggest is education.
Education and fracking, those are two big deals.
Probably needs to be education.
Probably the medical marijuana issue.
For Oklahoma, definitely education, 100%. I think that's something that both parties have seen and we recognize as a problem, which I think is cool because we can work together.
How do you think the younger and older generations of Republicans compare?
I think the older Republicans are a lot more harsh and like one way or the highway, and new Republicans are more open to other ideas and maybe conservative in one area but not conservative in another area.
I think the older generation is more closed-minded.
Well, we're rule keepers. The older generation believes, in rules. We don't like breaking the rules.
I work hard and I want to take my money home. I want everyone to work as hard as I do.
And I think younger Republicans are more willing to have a conversation with people instead of just being like, you're on one side, I'm on the other. It's more of like, hey, let's agree to disagree and also find common ground.
Should Oklahoma keep the medical marijuana laws as they stand now or expand on them?
Expand, and it should be recreational.
I think as they stand now are pretty great.
I think the medical marijuana law should kind of be rewritten because I think the priorities are in all the wrong places.
You have a job where you can smoke marijuana and use it for medicinal purposes or not in medicinal purposes. Go ahead. It doesn't matter to me.
I think the medical marijuana is great for people that need it, but it's not going to fix anybody. It's not going to take away anything.
I think they should expand on them and rethink how they're structured.
What kind of laws should Oklahoma adopt when it comes to firearms?
I am 100% Second Amendment.
Open carry laws, honestly, are probably better than concealed carry laws because I'd rather, know if someone has a license and I can see their gun on their hip.
The laws should never take guns away from people.
I think that we should remove some restrictions.
Here in Oklahoma, guns were not for hurting people.
I think there should be more regulation. I definitely think there should be stronger background checks.
How do you feel Oklahoma is doing in relative standing of the nation?
Oh, Oklahoma's in bad shape. We're so far behind on everything.
I think we could be doing a lot better. I mean, I feel like it's pretty bad. We're in the top 10 for all the things we don't want to be in, like obesity, and then we're at the very bottom for things that we should be at least in the middle for, like education.
We suck. That's it, we suck.
I feel like we're all right in terms of political relations, I think.
I stand behind my state. I think we're doing a good job.
And if you could talk to the older or younger generation, what would you wish to say to them?
I would tell them that you need to work hard. If you want something, earn it. It means so much more.
Go talk to this person. Go listen to him. Go put a sign in your yard.
I would just say be more open-minded and see more eye to eye because there is that closed-mindedness.
Catch up with the times. It feels, listening to old Republican senators, it just sounds like they're so disconnected.
And hear all sides of the story.
Traditionalist and conservative views, but also respect the other side. Other people just want to live their lives differently, and there's nothing wrong for someone wanting to live differently than how you want to live.
So, what's the verdict? When asked the top priority for the state, both of the Republicans from the older generation agreed that it was education, while 3 of the 5 younger Republicans also believe that education is the top issue for the state. Surprisingly, the issue of medical marijuana was almost unanimous. Both Republicans in the older generation and 4 of the 5 younger Republicans agreed that Oklahoma should expand medical marijuana laws. Firearm laws in regards to the Second Amendment were more divided. Both of the older Republicans believed that gun laws should remain as they are. 2 of the 5 younger generation want the laws to stay the same, while the remaining 3 want to see more regulation. All in all, Republicans in Oklahoma had majority agreements on some issues, but disagreed on others. However, all of them agreed that Oklahoma is falling behind the rest of the nation.